McGuire.
And this is Charles Message from Heaven. We like to take calls and try to help as many people with short readings. We can also be called for private readings and healings. The information is on our information screen. All right. So today we're going to get to our first caller. And it disappeared.
Oh, there we go.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good. This is Valerie. I called in about a couple of shows back, and we were discussing my health in regards to the wall.
Okay.
But you said health in regards to the law?
House.
Oh, house. Sorry.
House. Yeah, I just wanted to see. I know you said I would probably find a good handyman because the contractors are very expensive.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And has anything happened?
So I just wanted. Well, I've had two contractors come over, actually three, and they're out of sight, so that's not gonna work.
Okay.
Out of sight, as in like that you've they haven't been in contact again?
Well, I guess I would need to contact them again, but based on their pricing, I would not do that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so I guess, I'm just thinking, first of all, I don't know, I think it's your dad that's passed, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's saying, don't you know it already, or don't you know them already? Almost like you can't trust them, they're not going to come through, or they're not going to say what they're going to do. He's also saying there's a couple things that you could actually be doing yourself. I don't know if it's painting or it's something that.
Yeah, that's correct. There's some things that I know I'm going to do on my own.
Yeah, and he's saying, why don't you start start with that, getting that going. There's somebody with the name of T.
Okay.
It sounds like Todd, like Todd. Todd. Could be the beginning of his last name or the ending of his last name also. But I think he's going to come around. I don't know why I think he might work for the town. Or he lives closer to the city. No, I do feel like he works for the town. Like he might be a carpenter for the town. But he does like side jobs besides being just a handyman.
Okay.
And you're going to find him. Or he's going to be recommended to you by somebody.
Okay. Are you giving a time frame on that?
Synchronicity, serenity. I feel like it's going to be when you are starting to do the other projects that you could do yourself. It seems like it comes hand in hand because your dad's like, he's telling you to get to it already. Like, why don't you start on what you're supposed to be doing or what you can do, and then the other stuff will fall into place.
Yeah, I've been doing some things on my own already.
Oh, good.
That's not anything new for me.
Good. I guess the big painting job or the painting that you've been putting off, I think that's what you got to get started on, and then I think you're going to find him.
Well, I wasn't planning on painting right at the moment.
Yeah.
Basically, I need to get these repairs done first, and then that would be like a second or third thing down the road.
So maybe you have to decide on the color. You might have to decide then on the color or get the paint itself. Maybe that's going to set things into motion since you're already like projecting, into the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Before we keep going on.
My main thing was to make sure I don't have any additional water damage. Now, that's the main factor here. And I have to, one of the walls, the outside walls, the plywood is in disarray.
Yeah.
that definitely has to be repaired. That can't wait. And there's a couple of things on that wall that needs to either be repaired or strengthened.
Yeah, I feel like they have to take out that whole piece because it's going to have mold in it, and then you don't want to be breathing that in or having it anywhere.
Yeah, it doesn't have mold right now. You can actually see through parts of it, and it's clean. There's no darkness or anything there.
Yeah.
So it looks like so far I'm okay with that. It's just that they need to take a piece of it off and repair it and put another piece of plywood on or however they do it.
Right. Yeah, that has to be done really soon.
I'm sorry to interrupt this topic.
Correct. Yeah, yeah.
Your dad's more concerned. Do you have a sister or a close cousin that you're not getting along with right now?
No.
It's a woman with a B name.
What?
With a B as in boy. It has to do with your mom. So when your mom knows that he's concerned because she's in trouble. I don't know what that means. But he keeps pushing on me.
I don't know any.
Okay.
Is it an older female?
Yeah. I don't know if it's part. It seems like it's part of your mom's family.
Yeah, and I was hearing fighting for it or fighting for it.
Yeah, there's something going on with someone in your mom's family who is, I guess, is kind of, what's the word, dislocating from the family, and your father's a little upset because your mom, it's upsetting your mom.
Yeah, I don't know who that could be.
Okay, well, think about it because he's really pushing.
I'm not sure about that.
He's really pushing the issue. So I just had to bring it up because that's what he's telling me.
So they're, is it a health issue or something, or just some kind of personality thing?
No, like they're fighting against the family or they're not happy with the family.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to check into that one.
Yeah, please do. But I had to bring it up because he kept pushing it on me.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, thank you.
Good.
Thank you so much, and good luck with everything.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, now I'm trying to find callers that didn't get a chance to call in or didn't get picked last time.
332 954. Who's the 954? No.
955 303.
Oh yeah, that one. Right.
Okay, got one.
We think so. Hi.
Hi.
How can we help you?
Hi.
How are you?
I'd like to. This is Arlene from Florida, and I'd like to know if you have any messages for me.
Let's see. Arlene from Florida.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is it your sister that's crossed?
No, I have no.
Who's the female that you're close with that's crossed, that's either on your age level or a little bit younger? Could be a good friend. Very strong connection about love.
I do have a friend that passed.
Okay.
At my age.
Yes. Female, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Because she's saying she's very, very much like a sister to you, or when she was here anyways, you guys had a very sisterly bond that she really appreciated, and just validating that love was real and mutual. And she's saying that she couldn't have gotten by through a lot of things without you.
Wow.
And she's commending you for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can kind of relate to her list. our last days, I can relate to that. But
Yeah.
we were friends for a long time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's saying you don't give yourself enough credit.
Yeah.
That you've done amazing things in this
Did
world.
she say her name?
I'm bad at that.
I don't. Does it sound like truly?
No.
It either starts with a T or ends in a Lee. I was hearing truly or Trudy.
What?
I said it either starts with a T or it has like a strong T in it. And I was seeing an ending in a Lee or a LY. Or something that sounds like that. But she said that you definitely don't give yourself enough credit. I get the same thing that Shaun got.
Exactly.
That you don't give yourself enough credit, that you are an amazing person and you do amazing things. And you do go above and beyond for people. That isn't normal that other people don't do that. In a good way.
I wonder who it is.
SE. And did she have an SE as a
yeah, well, I was happy. A what?
SE as part of her name or her last name?
An S is part of her last name.
Yeah, that's who it is. Sometimes the we don't get the whole names or spelling right, but
I wasn't expecting her. I was expecting someone else.
Yeah, well, they come through when you least expect them.
I know.
Is there? Do you have a grandson?
Yeah.
Do you have a grandson or granddaughter?
I have both.
Okay. Is there another one coming?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Because they're showing me a rocking chair.
Yeah, I think there's another boy coming.
Yeah, they're saying get the rocking chair ready.
And you're going to find out about it in June, so before the end of this month.
Sorry to ruin the surprise.
No, I think it's from the other side. It's someone that I'm not too close with. If that's the one, that's the only one it could be, unless one of the boys did something.
Does one of the boys start with an M, like Matt or Matthew?
I'm sorry?
Does one of the boys start with an M?
Matt? No.
Okay, I'm bad with names, so I just threw it out there.
I see that.
Yeah, it's okay. Lori's good with the names. I'm not. I better what they look like, what they don't like.
The boys are an A and a Z and a B.
I think it's the Z.
Okay.
And a J.
I think it's the Z boy. I was going to say
the Z boy?
Yeah.
Z boy.
He's in trouble.
Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Do you have a scar above your eye, or who has the scar above their eye or on their forehead? There's an older, well, he's not so much older, but there's a gentleman that's a little bit older than you that's crossed, that's talking about the scar above the eye. And then he's kissing you above your eye on your forehead.
I have a bad eye.
Yes.
A scar. That may be it.
Yeah. And is that
I get
the older gentleman? It's a love of yours. So it's either a husband or like an older brother, but it's like somebody that you have a deep connection with.
Probably my husband.
Yes. So just know
I can relate to that.
It's interesting because he's not worried about you because he knows you're going to be fine, but he's worried that you're worried about you.
You are.
And he doesn't want you to worry about you so much.
Okay.
What?
I won't.
I don't know. Your friend says you eat cashews. I don't know what that means. She's talking about you eating like healthy things because you're afraid your mind is gonna go.
No.
Like the nut.
Eating nuts.
Maybe I should do it.
Could be. I feel like
I eat cashews, but that's
Well, she's saying keep eating the cashews. That's
Yeah.
all I'm getting.
I think they're going to help you with your mind. I feel like there might be like some type of protein or enzyme that's
Something.
in there that does help with your mind.
Well, she's just confirming that's good for you. Keep doing it.
Oh, well, I do.
Good.
So I guess it's true.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's really it for now. But she says goodbye by bopping you on the head. I don't know what that is.
Goodbye.
My mother didn't come through to you, huh?
Not this time, but call her next time.
It was nice talking to you. I do see a lot of butterflies when you said your mom. So I don't know if that's a sign or symbol for you, but that's what she showed me. And she's there.
All right. Well, you have a wonderful night. I think she hung up. Okay, I'm going to take the next caller.
I can see. Okay. Do you want to take that one that's there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, good afternoon.
Oh, thank
Good
you.
evening.
Hi.
Hi.
This is Donna in California. How are you?
Hey, Donna.
Donna.
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. About 5 weeks ago, I went to the beach. I'm standing there, and the water's gray, and it's windy, and there's a high tide, so you couldn't walk on the beach. But all of a sudden, I looked out, and it lasted for quite a while, but it's like the whole world opened up to me. I felt peace. I felt joy. It was just wonderful. So I'm expecting something to come in. I don't know
Yeah.
whether I'm going to be traveling or I have no idea.
I love that.
Just marvelous.
I feel like that was a download from your angels that everything's going to be okay and that you're going to be getting more messages than you have in the past. I think it just kind of like tapped you on the shoulder a little bit and they're like, oh, you're listening. Now we know. We're going to send you some extra messages. Do you feel like you've been able to communicate better? Like with spirit after that?
Oh, yeah. I get visions too.
Yeah.
I get visions.
Were they have they been clearer?
I get visions of holy people. Oh, but I'm studying the Course of Miracles, and now I'm listening to that whisper that comes inside of me, and
Very good.
now I'm going to learn how to know that it's a knowing. It's a knowing.
Yeah.
And that's when the miracles come. When you listen to that, and there's no doubt, and there's no analyzing or thinking, you just do it.
And that's me and Shaun were actually just talking about that.
Yeah.
It's sometimes about not thinking, just knowing.
There's a real easy book to read. It's very easy and very fun. It's called Journey Beyond Words.
Ooh.
It's by Brent Haskell. Instead of the big blue book, which is very hard to read because there's a lot of Shakespeare, this one is so easy and it just really gets down to the nitty gritty. Journey Beyond Words.
Journey
really
Beyond
good.
Words. I'm gonna pick that one up.
I have to ask you, I don't know who the spirit is next to me, but he's a ball of fun.
I was gonna say a little erratic.
Well, he's very flamboyant. Is that the right word?
Flamboyant and like evil Knievelly. I don't know if he dressed like that.
Maybe.
He did have eclectic clothes.
Yeah.
No, but this is one of your friends that's passed. I believe it's a male around your age.
Oh, that would be, that passed. Okay. Yeah, I think it'd be my Aunt Grace. Yeah. She had a modeling agency at one time, and she was kind of that way. Yeah.
That could be like the person that she enters the room, everyone knows.
Yeah.
Did she have a little bit of a masculine energy though, too?
She could, yeah. I know she went both ways.
Oh, that makes sense.
Thank you.
Maybe she did.
I don't like to assume, but
yeah.
That just feels it. That just validates for us the energy that we're picking up. But she's like sitting between us, like a ball of fire. Yeah, waving her hands around. She's dancing, enthusiastic, if you will.
She's very close with you spiritually. Like you guys are connected. She kind of acts. Says
when
you.
she died, I felt her love.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so much love.
Oh, go on, Les.
She acts like she's your spiritual coach.
Oh, wonderful.
She connects with the 7,
good.
the number
Yeah.
7, big time too. So she's just validating that for you.
Okay, that's good to know.
And
Yeah.
something about your handbag needs upgrading.
Oh, I just bought it first.
Oh, that's what she's talking about then.
Perfect.
She's like handbag
Yeah, I
getting
needed
better.
upgrading.
That's
Mhm.
funny. Well, you're getting her
Yeah.
messages then because
Oh, gosh.
she's been telling you that, so you're getting it.
Good. Good.
Yeah, and has
Is
your
there a male partner coming in for me at some point?
Oh, you
I
hold
am
on.
getting out more and whatnot.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I understand. I was like, she's not letting anyone else through.
Well, I have 2 things. I keep my left shoulder keeps on bothering me, and that usually means that there's something from the past that you're holding on to, and until you really let that go mentally, you're not going to. You're really not going to find that partner that you're looking for. So next time you do ground yourself,
Okay.
try to cut any cords of anything that's no longer serving your higher good. I feel like it's attachment to a past relationship. Maybe not so much the person, but maybe just that nostalgia or that feeling in the relationship part. Like there's some old attachment there. Does that make
Mhm.
sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So try to cut cords with it. Try to visualize yourself healing from it. And then you'll be able to attract who you're supposed to. I feel like it'll probably be maybe after February or March of next year. Right now, you're supposed to be finding like your
Okay.
center, your balance. You said you were from
Yeah.
California?
Yeah.
You're from
Huh?
California, you said?
Yeah, Santa Barbara.
I feel like they might be from
It's a very spiritual place.
Yeah, Santa Barbara. I feel like the person that does come in is originally from Florida, where they also have a house there and they come back and forth.
Great, I'd love that.
But definitely like-minded, same
That'd be
spiritual wavelength.
And she's also saying, she's telling you that you're protected. I don't know if you worry about negative energy, but you shouldn't.
Okay.
You're well protected. Just
Yeah.
let your mind go. Let go.
Yeah. A lot of the
I meditate now twice a day.
Very
That's good.
Yeah, I meditate twice a day now.
Very good.
She also said
kind of gets rid of all those thoughts that bring in the past,
Yes.
Did an older man pass away within the last few months?
Uncle?
No, a blind friend of mine, he passed away. Yeah, he was older. Yeah.
Okay.
A little older.
Was he fighting to the end?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't want to go.
Yeah, well, she said, oh, sorry. She said he's there, but he really, really fought to the end about coming.
Yeah.
But he's safe. He's good.
And he said he's already come through as like a blackbird or a crow to you.
Mm.
Oh, okay. I'll keep my eye open.
And
for that.
She also said you're not seeing things. I don't know if you're seeing things out of the corner of your eyes.
Yes, I saw a man in white robes with white hair.
Yeah.
Long hair to the shoulders, to the corner of my eye.
She said, believe what you see. It's true.
Okay. Yeah. And then there was like a tunnel running through me. And in the tunnel, somebody was swirling. And then he came right in front of me. And it was a man in black and white robes, the most beautiful face I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't talk to him, but I just smiled. I smiled for quite a couple minutes, probably. Yeah, it was just beautiful. I don't know how I get these visions. I don't make them happen. They just kind of happen.
Well, that's how it works.
Yeah. And I think that was one of your guardian angels. And the tunnel itself is you being the channel.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you should
Yeah,
you
that's
should
right,
talk
yeah.
to him.
Yeah, and definitely talk to them, even if it's
Yeah.
not verbally, like telepathically,
Your
but
aunt
talk to them.
your aunt says, "Let your presence be known."
Yep, say hi, ask them questions.
That's how she lived
Okay.
life. Well, thank you so much for
I'll
calling.
do that next time.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Keep in touch with your
Talk to
journey and
both
let
of
us
you.
know.
Yeah, it's nice talking to you.
All right, thank
Have a good one.
you.
We'll talk-
Likewise. Have a nice day.
You too.
All right. I guess we'll take anyone.
Yeah.
All right. Next caller. Wow, that spirit was something else.
Yeah. Well, look at that number, 22222.
Good evening. How are you?
Hi. Thank you very much. My name is Wendy from Sacramento, California. Thank you for taking my call. And I mentioned previously that I'm going through an issue with the previous apartment manager. She's asking for a lot of money, I think illegally. And I've been referred to some attorneys. And there is an attorney that I spoke with years ago. His last name is Chioso,
Okay.
and he was wonderful. So I'm going to call him tomorrow. Will he be willing to help me and maybe even write a letter on my behalf at a inexpensive rate to write that letter? Or will another attorney help me? Or if I contact the corporate office for the apartment, will they recognize what's going on and just put a stop to this nonsense right there? What do you see?
Yeah, I think before you pay the attorney, to definitely call the corporate office and threaten them with that, and see what they say. Yeah.
Okay.
And just don't give her any of your energy.
Hmm.
You don't have to answer to her or answer her back.
Right, they're going to see it immediately, and I have proof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I feel like she's done this
will
before.
I speak to Attorney Chioso? Will he be glad to hear from me? Will he write me a letter if I ask him to at a reasonable rate?
Yeah, I think he will for sure. I don't think you're going to need it, though. I feel like once you call the office, this is going to be like a routine with them. Like, they're going to be like, oh, she's at it again. Or like, okay, we know. And they don't want to risk getting further sued or anything like that by you. So I think they're going to put a stop to it.
That'll put the fire out right then and there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And Lori, it's always nice to talk to you.
Oh, thank you too.
And Shaun too. You both have empathy and you both are gifted. And so tomorrow's my day when I'm going to address this. I will speak to Attorney Chioso, but I'll also call that corporate office.
Yeah, call them first.
I've got my ducks in a row.
Perfect. This way you don't have to, spend any extra money that you don't need to.
Exactly. And okay, it'll be great to get rid of all the stress. And I have a good rapport with a lady named Donette. I have a free legal service where I can speak to an attorney for 20 minutes and get a discounted rate. So I think she's going to help me in every way she can. I believe it.
Perfect.
And also, well, that sounds like good news. And Shaun, what do you see?
Oh, I'm with this older gentleman. I don't know if it's a father or uncle. Very logical, down to earth. I guess he's not very into the stuff. Because as soon as you ask, he's like, "Why don't you wait and find out?" Like, very down to earth, serious, and
I think it's her dad.
Is your father like that?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're asking me a question. What was your question?
No, I said, was it your father very down to earth, serious? He's loving, but he isn't.
My father is a wonderful man. Outrageous sense of humor.
No, that's not him.
very smart. He fought for our country. And his name is Ralph, and I love him forever. And my beloved mother's name is Luana, and I love her forever. So I've been through a lot in my life, but I will say I do know what love is because of my precious parents. Sadly, my beloved brother David is in heaven too. He was 9 years younger than me, but
maybe it's him.
Was your brother very down to
My
earth
father
and
was smart.
serious?
He had a great sense of humor.
This is. There's an older gentleman.
He's just like not. He's just like, yeah, like whatever. Wait and see what happens.
Yeah, he's more like, stick with what you know. Stop worrying about the future kind of guy.
Okay. I wonder who that might be. So somebody's coming forward and they're just saying, don't worry so much, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And also, I just keep on getting to make sure you're keeping your thoughts positive because, unfortunately, a lot of things that are happening to you are because of like negative things you're either predicting or putting into fruition. Not on purpose, but maybe you're always thinking of the worst case scenario or like the worst thing that could possibly happen. And then you get stuck on those. So anytime you start going negative or you start thinking negative thoughts, cancel them out right away. Because you don't want to manifest that.
I will get myself in a more positive frame of mind. I've been through quite a lot the last month.
Yeah.
And but I do want to tell you both that I think you're both wonderful, and I'm very thankful to you. And I'll always be thankful to both of you on your show.
Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
You have a good day and good luck.
Listen. Thank you. God bless.
God bless. Bye.
I don't think we took this person yet.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure. Hi, good evening. How are you?
Hi, no. Hi, good. Thank you. It's Jessica.
Hey,
Hi.
Jessica.
Thanks for taking my call. Hey. So I wanted you guys to take a look at what's going on with my job search because I thought that I was going to get some offers from some certain things and I didn't, and other things are coming through, but they're not what I was expecting. And if you see it being full-time, and also I need to do a move this month also, so I'm just kind of wondering how you feel this coming together.
Sure.
I was feeling something about or hearing something about it coming back full circle. So I don't know if this is for like the first job that you really wanted that you applied for coming back in, or a job that you already had in the past that's coming back. Maybe a different title, a different location, but something about things coming full circle. And I really feel like it's now, soon, this month, the end of July, the latest, but I feel like it's more closer to now. Have you been not that these people are calling and you're missing them, but have you also been like missing phone calls or feel like your phone has been acting up?
That's what I got.
Oh, that's weird. I don't leave my phone on, so people actually have to leave a voicemail.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I feel like this might be something. Right. But I feel like maybe perhaps the job that you really do want, that wants you, doesn't leave voicemails. And they call and it rings and then it doesn't even register to you because the phone is off.
Keep your phone on.
I'm just keep it on, and you could keep it on silent in a different room if you want. But keep it on just for the next couple weeks, so at least you have those numbers that you can call back, because I'm seeing that they're not leaving messages. And I think they already called you twice.
I don't even know who that would be, because I have a couple of different numbers, and some of them are just like internet-based ones, so it's not even like something I can keep on.
This is like a cell phone.
I'm wondering, as far as like the full circle, I'm wondering if the full circle thing that you're talking about is like, since those other jobs like didn't come through just yet that I wanted, I started applying for event planning type jobs and promotional jobs, and this is stuff I used to do years ago.
Oh yeah, so then that's what you definitely need.
I've applied. I've applied for some full-time jobs. Those, nothing has something hasn't come yet with that, but like I've been picking up just like parts. It's like a couple hours here, a couple of hours there. It's like very, very part-time. But again, I did these like years ago, and it's not enough pay to sustain me. So is that what you're seeing as like a full circle thing?
I am, but I'm seeing it as being fulfilling. The money's there, the hours are there. It doesn't look like it's limited. It almost looks like you might be working part of a catering hall type of place where you're booking events and then planning them like soup to nuts, everything, ordering flowers, doing the DJ, presenting things to people, organizing things. That's what it looks like. It's either like a catering hall or like an event space.
Okay, that's what I've been applying for, full-time positions. So that's what I'm like really wanting to come through.
Oh, that's what I'm seeing
that's
happen.
for money.
It's
Okay.
and the money's there, the hours are there.
Okay, good. Yes, that's what I want to hear. But then how do you see this move taking place? Because again, like, these are limited thoughts, but it's like, oh, I still need the money for the move and to be able to get the new place, and it's like everything's like quick, because again, I have to be there. I want to move by like before July 1st, which is when I need to be out of here.
Yeah, I think it's gonna pretty much come like the week that you're moving. Like everything's gonna go like the week that you're moving.
Down to the wire.
Down to the wire. You might even get like literally going to pick up a check or money and dropping it right off where to the bank or to the new landlord, however it happens. But I do see like the keys coming your way, so you're definitely getting that. You're definitely getting the new place. I don't see anything stopping you from getting it. I see the keys being exchanged. You're smiling. But I do see and at least for the first 2 weeks, it looks like the money literally comes in one hand and goes right out the other. Like you're picking it up and then you're spending it or putting it to where it has to be. But I think after that, like maybe after the first 2 pays or whatever it is, it seems then like it just builds up and you're caught up. And I wouldn't worry about too much. You're also going to get like side jobs from this, because I see you being planning event, like doing this, and then also being referred to as somebody that can help organize something else on the side. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I want. I mean, it kind of brought back memories from last year, because that's when I ended up sort of going on my homeless journey last year.
Right.
I only had a short time and didn't have the money, and then all of a sudden I was out. So, yeah, I'm not revisiting that, but yet it's still kind of like lingering a little bit in the background thought-wise.
Yeah.
While this is all going on, I have a spirit. She's almost angelic. Black, I'd say medium length hair. She's very kind. I don't know if she's your guide, but she said, keep your mind open. Don't be so narrow-minded on the job, because one thing is supposed to lead to another.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been, yes. Because with all this event, like this promotional stuff that's come back in that I've been doing, I've been working through a lot of the my various limiting thoughts. Not this again, but yeah. So did you say that she is black, or she has black hair?
No, I saw not long. I'd say
medium length black hair,
maybe
like shortish shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah, shoulder length black hair, kind of wavy. But like I said, she has like an angelic vibe about her. Very
and she's
kind.
like petite.
Yeah. And
oh, cool.
Yeah, she's
awesome. That's been one of my guys.
Exactly. Now, have you tried tarot cards? Tarot cards.
Have I what?
Tried tarot cards.
Tarot. Have I tried? Oh, maybe like ages ago. I mean, I do pick oracle cards.
There. She's saying it's time again.
Yeah, even if they're just for like positive affirmations or just validations that you need, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I actually do it like every day, sometimes like several times a day, and but every time I'm whatever I'm going through, it's exactly like
exactly
like what I've been saying for
cards never lie.
Yeah. So trust in them and just know everything's going to be okay. Maybe you'll sleep a little better.
Yeah, and keep your mindset as abundant.
Thank you.
No scarcity mindset. There's no
I
room
like
for
you
that.
brought up this. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of like affirmations and like I've learned a
Good.
lot over the last year, but I like that you brought up the whole thing because I'm
Well,
trying to like work on my relax and not work so hard to get things in life.
Oh
So,
no, she sees
getting
you.
out of that workaholic thing.
She sees you at night and she wants you to get some kind of peace.
Yes, me too. Okay.
Well, thank you.
Me too. And then
Thank you so
thank
much.
you very much, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank
Always
you.
enjoy speaking with you. All
Talk to you soon.
right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Talk to you. Okay.
If I do pick you up and you already spoke to us, just let us
Hello?
know. Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. How can we help you? What's your name?
My name's Amla. I don't think I've called the show in before.
Amala, how are
Oh,
you?
well, welcome.
Good. How are you?
Good.
How can we help you tonight?
Yeah. So it's interesting. It's been a topsy-turvy spring, but I've been doing so much growth, soul work, and growth is all about going through the dark spaces and places.
Yeah.
So this was about a relationship, and I actually met somebody in March, and I think he was just basically the stepping stone for me to what I want in a partnership, because I don't think this particular person, he was safe for me, and I don't think I've ever felt that way in my entire life with the opposite gender. So it was a really beautiful. We're still friends.
Right.
I actually professed how I felt for him in the last 3 weeks ago, and he didn't feel the same way. But I mean, it just really was a beautiful soul growth opportunity. And so now I feel like I'm ready to meet the right one. So what do you guys have for that?
Yeah, I agree 100%. I feel like timing is everything. And I think he was brought into your life to show you what it is to accept love, because I think you haven't been accepting it so much in the past. Maybe unintentionally or maybe just with the wrong people. I think he's going to be a friend forever. And you might actually meet your soulmate or the person you're going to be with through them or like a mutual friend. And I feel like that is definitely a stepping stone or part of the reason. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
I have to ask you,
I'm curious about this new person coming.
No.
Yeah.
Did you have a dog that passed? Medium-sized dog?
Oh, interesting. I don't have a dog.
So many in your family had a dog, and they were like really, really special.
No, I am legally blind, so that's interesting.
The dog is literally sitting next to me, staring at me. It's like a brownish. I don't know what you call it.
I don't know, and I was hearing something like its name was like Wasabi or something. That sounds funny like that.
Are you looking to get a guide dog?
Probably. I mean, I don't have space for it now in my living area right now, but I think maybe through this partner we'll have another dog. Like I actually, it's interesting. I never was into dogs, and then all of a sudden, like I go to places and they're running to me. I'm like, what is happening? First, and I have partial vision, so it scares the bejeebers out of me. Not in a bad way, but they just run towards me, and I'm not seeing that they're coming towards me. So it's a very interesting dynamic there.
I understand. Well, there's a dog coming for you as far as...
Yeah, I feel like his soul's already picked you already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I said, it's a... I'm bad with dog breeds, but it's a brown dog with longer hair. You've seen her. It's his smile is like contagious.
And I was seeing too, the person who does come in for you is going to be very nurturing, very caretakery, as compared to what you've been used to in the past.
Do you feel when that might be happening or how we might meet? Will we meet this summer?
Yeah.
June, July?
August. Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. August.
Later on. I think later
Okay.
on. Yeah, the end of the summer.
That-
I feel like it's through the other guy. I almost feel like it's friends of a friend through the other guy, and you're at a busy place. It's like a fair or a street fair or a festival. It looks like it's busy.
Yeah.
A vendor thing.
Okay.
Now, to warn
Okay.
you, this person's going to want to help you so much, you're going to have to teach him, like, boundaries in a nice way.
Yeah. That's interesting.
But
It's interesting.
but it
'Cause
will-
The funny thing about me, I mean, it's like, I know when to ask for help, but I know when I need to be independent.
I know.
I think
Well,
I just have the whole ball of wax of, yeah, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I know exactly what you're saying.
What are you saying?
Because they're telling me it's,
that you're very
Okay.
independent. You have to accept help a little bit more too.
yeah. But just let him know nicely because you don't want to scare him away.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because I guess because I'm so trained, I'm so used to people, honestly, not helping me that it's just like, I got this. Like, because you know what I go through, and this is like a teaching tool, like in a couple of sentences, is that as a disabled person, I don't care what you are, but the point is that we have this, it's like the metaphorically speaking of like the game of double Dutch jump rope.
Mm-hmm.
If we ask for help, there's consequences.
Right.
If we don't ask for help, there's consequences.
Right.
Absolutely.
So, and we always get crooked frowns all the more times than having happy smiles. So it's like, do I really want to ask for somebody's help when they're just like, oh, I need to help you?
Well,
Right.
this is
You
gonna
know, it's
this is
like,
gonna be
oh
the
my
opposite.
goodness.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's
Yeah.
what it is. This one's going to be the opposite, more helpful. And
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
as much as you are independent, you also have to accept some help.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. I will. I mean, I'm learning that. I really am so mindful, especially even the last year, of how I handle myself in the sense of, no,
Yeah.
this person's offering you help, you take it. The old
Good.
me would have been like, no. But now, I do. I take anybody's help. If they offer it to me, it might not be the way I'd like it to be. Like going down the steps, I have a method. That's okay. All right, I'll take your help.
Right.
That kind of thing.
I had a stroke a year
Yeah.
ago. I'm having a hard time, but I totally get what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, it's interesting. I'm teaching people. My purpose is to teach people how
Absolutely.
to
I was getting that, but I have to cut you short because we have to go to the next person. But I was getting that you're going to be a teacher and you're going to help people. But,
A guide for others. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think this guy is like, is he professional? Or like, can you just give me a few adjectives about him?
I mean, I feel like he's involved in the law somehow. I was thinking lawyer, but it could be like some type of government. Like maybe
okay.
he has a chair or a seat somewhere, or he runs for office for something. If it's not a lawyer, yeah.
Okay. It's interesting because I've never gone for people in like lawyer corporate. So it's the exact opposite. So, but it doesn't matter.
Well, exactly. He doesn't fit that profile though.
Exactly.
All right.
But it was so good to read for you,
Absolutely.
and we're wishing you lots of luck.
I am so excited for this. I'll call you back with what
Please
happens.
Yeah, we love that.
Super excited to meet this person. Oh my God. It's my time.
It
It
is.
really is.
All right. Well, you have a
Thank
wonderful
you.
night.
Yes, have fun.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thanks.
All right. Hi. Good afternoon.
Hi.
Good
What's your name?
Thank you for taking my call. My name is Dion.
Hi, Dion. How are you?
I'm good.
Did you have a question for us today?
Well, I'm just my career, and so I'm just haven't gotten my next job opportunity or job promotion yet,
Right.
even though I am manifesting it and I'm patient. Just wondering what you see coming up for me.
Yeah.
All right. No one saw that.
um, definitely. Okay, so I feel like you're unintentionally blocking it. I don't know if it's because you're feeling like you're not worth it or you're not good enough
Yeah,
for
They
it.
say you're standing in the archway, but you won't go through it.
Yeah, you have to almost like fake it before you make it. Be successful. You are successful, but stop thinking that you're not, because you're limiting yourself. And I think that's unfortunately and unintentionally affecting your chances. Even when you go on an interview or you are called for an interview, I need you to be more confident and more like on top of it and super successful, when you're speaking, because I get a lot of like self-sabotage unintentionally, but
Right.
that's what I'm getting.
That's not good.
Well,
Okay.
no, it's
But
just
it's easy
work
to
on that.
change. Yeah, it's easy to change.
change your frame of mind. That's what it is. Nothing that you're doing physically. What's what? I don't know what kind of job you're looking for, but do you have like a binder of stuff to show? It's like a binder or plan.
Yeah, I wrote a documentary
Oh.
on someone who was murdered.
Oh wow, my mom loved that.
And well, the arrests haven't happened yet, and that plays into part of it too, because it's not that I doubt myself. I know that I did the work. It's I doubt like sometimes the system actually getting caught up with my work.
Right. Well, maybe that's what they mean. You have to trust a little more.
Yeah.
You're really
trust the process.
Yeah, because you're really detail oriented. They say you get everything in order really well.
Yeah, it seems very organized. The older male that's crossed is your dad?
Yep.
Yeah, because he's like loving the film that you did. Not even like about the film, just like you doing it. And when you're interviewing people and you're filming it and all these things, he's like, she's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. Look at how good she's doing. Almost like he's not even concerned about what you're actually doing, but just watching over you, and he wants you to know that.
Thank you. He was always that way.
Yeah.
Like I was an overweight child, and he didn't care. He was just like it would drive my mom crazy. That's exactly how he was. He didn't see anything wrong.
No, he just loves you. It doesn't matter what you're filming or what you're doing. He's just like, look at how beautiful she is. Tell her she's doing great. And are you using like either like a little lotus or like a little flower, a yellow or white flower for like a logo or something with this?
It's a tree.
Oh.
Yes, it's a tree.
Very cool, because he's validating that and loves it. He said it connects everything well, and it's very well thought out, just like Shaun said.
Exactly. Yeah, no, he's very proud. Do you have an editor?
Yeah. Thank you for saying that. So I have what?
An editor.
No, not really. I did, but she just doesn't want to go back to work.
Oh, okay.
I could get one if I get picked up by a bigger company, which I'm hoping to do.
Well, that's what I'm seeing.
I see Netflix.
Oh.
I do. I seen something about like Netflix and interviewing with them. So maybe you have to interview with them before you go on. I'm not sure, but I seen something about that.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Something to look forward to. Do you see it soon? I know timing's always like doesn't exist in the spiritual, but
Exactly. Yeah.
I feel like for it to be big and go big is still like 2 or 3 years out.
But someone's got to pick it up before then.
Yeah. I think it has to do with who's ever editing it or clipping it down with her. Yeah, because it's very organized and good. They just want to like smoothen it out type of thing.
Two to 3 years out before they put it out?
Well,
Yeah.
she's talking about like on Netflix or something like that. But it's going to be way before that until someone like picks it up and starts the process.
Yeah, it gets picked up earlier. I'm seeing it being out in Netflix in like 2 or 3 years.
I'm
Like,
seeing
can I get
October.
2 to 3 years
Something's happening in
maybe?
October.
Yeah, October 10. Is that 10? Yeah,
That
10
is
or
10.
11. I think so too.
Something's happening in October. I don't know if it's someone picking publisher or someone's picking it up to help you.
And I'm sure you've already done this, but maybe not enough. Push it more. Reach out to a few more people or, tell a few more people what's going on. Because they're saying you're just not reaching the right people right now.
I have to say, your dad is amazing.
Yeah, nothing but love.
Nothing but love. He's very add happiness to your life. Yeah.
And he said to go north.
That's cool.
I don't know if you were asking about
To go
moving
north?
to go north.
I'm going south. I'm moving south.
Oh, you're moving south? When are you moving?
Yeah. End of this month.
Oh wow. This is a weird one. Do you know anything about an
What's that
apple
called?
tree meaning anything to you?
No. Well, he tried to plant apple trees, but
There you
they
go.
never grew in our yard.
That's what he's talking about. He goes, I make apple trees. So I didn't know what that meant, but obviously you just confirmed it for me.
Oh, maybe.
90
You know what's
seconds.
funny? Maybe because the apple trees had to go north. I kept on hearing it was an
Yeah.
answer to one of the questions was tell her go north.
Yeah. No, he's talking about like making the apple trees or actually putting an apple in your logo in a tree.
Oh, I like that.
For him.
Or Canada. Go to Canada because the topic that I wrote about is very controversial in the United States.
Oh, I
And
was
that's
just
one of
gonna
the
say I
issues
was
I'm having.
yes.
60
I was
seconds.
going to say either like New York North or Canada. Yes. I think those are the people you need to reach out to. Not that you have to move there or live there, but reach out to them with your film. And maybe they're the ones that have to see it in order for it to be picked up.
Last thing before we have to go, because the show's going to kick us off. Your dad says he's there holding your hand through this whole thing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And Shaun, you are good with names because a couple of years ago when you read for me, you actually said his banker's name.
Oh,
Like you knew
Love
what the banker's name was.
that's funny.
So you are good at
See,
Thank you.
Trust
so much
yourself
for my
more.
reading.
I have to trust myself more. Thank
10
you.
seconds.
Well, thank you so much for calling in, and we will be back on next Wednesday at 11 o'clock. Please, anyone who didn't get in, please call in. Thank you. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.
No, stop. We're going to take a picture of all the people
Oh, yeah.
that didn't call in, that didn't get picked. So we'll get them next time if I can take a picture.
Oh, I could do
There we
something. And then I think we have to still
Thank
end
you
the
for
live
using
call.
Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Have a great night.